When an unexpected bill pops up a week before payday, it instantly triggers that familiar knot of anxiety in your stomach. Whether it is a car repair, a utility bill higher than anticipated, or simply groceries running low before your paycheck clears, the fear of bank overdraft fees or high-interest debt is very real. Many people search frantically for quick cash solutions, only to discover that traditional short-term loans carry predatory interest rates and hidden fees. That is where financial technology apps like Grid Money enter the picture, offering a short-term cash advance system designed to bridge paycheck gaps without charging interest, requiring credit checks, or imposing late penalties. But how exactly do you get a cash advance on Grid Money? How does eligibility work, and what specific rules do you need to follow? To understand how to get an advance on Grid Money, you first need to know how its cash advance structure operates. Grid is not a traditional lender, and its cash advance is not a loan. Instead, it is an early wage access service that provides you with a portion of your upcoming earnings or projected income ahead of schedule. Because Grid does not run a credit check or report to major credit bureaus for its advance product, applying for cash will not impact your credit score. Instead, Grid evaluates risk through an algorithm that looks at your real-time financial behavior, income consistency, and bank account activity. The step-by-step process of getting a cash advance begins with downloading the Grid Money app and setting up your user profile. During registration, you will be required to connect your primary checking account to the platform. This step is critical because Grid relies on this connection to verify your identity, assess your income, and disperse your funds. A common mistake many first-time users make is connecting a secondary bank account or an account that does not receive regular earnings. To maximize your chances of approval, you must connect the primary bank account where your regular paycheck direct deposits land. Grid scans this linked account for patterns of recurring income, active account balances, and cash flow stability. Once your bank account is successfully connected, Grid evaluates your eligibility and assigns you an initial advance limit. It is important to set realistic expectations here. Brand new users rarely qualify for the maximum allowable amount immediately. Initial cash advance limits typically start smaller, often around $50 to $100, depending on your direct deposit size and account stability. Grid utilizes a leveling system where your maximum limit can gradually increase up to $200 per advance over time. To level up and unlock higher advance amounts, you need to maintain consistent direct deposits, keep a positive bank balance, and repay your previous advances on schedule. Now, let us break down the pricing model and membership requirements, as transparency here is essential for proper financial planning. While Grid does not charge interest or late fees on your cash advance, accessing the cash advance feature requires an active Grid Plus membership, which costs $10 per month. You cannot request a cash advance on the basic free tier. In addition to cash advances, this monthly subscription grants access to other features within the Grid ecosystem, such as Pay Boost, which lets you access portions of your projected tax refund early, as well as credit monitoring tools. Because of this $10 monthly cost, it is wise to calculate whether taking a small advance makes financial sense for your situation. When you decide to request a cash advance inside the app, navigate to the Advance tab, enter the amount you wish to draw from your available limit, and select your preferred payout speed. Grid offers two delivery options. The first option is standard delivery, which is completely free. With standard transfer, Grid routes the money directly to your linked checking account via ACH transfer, which typically takes between 1 and 3 business days to clear. If you need immediate access to funds, you can select the instant delivery option. For a flat fee of $2.99, Grid transfers the funds straight to your linked debit card within minutes. Repayment of your Grid cash advance is automated to keep the process simple. When you take out an advance, Grid sets a repayment date that aligns with your next expected payday or direct deposit schedule. On that scheduled date, Grid automatically debits the advanced amount directly from your linked checking account. You will only ever owe back the exact dollar amount you advanced, plus the $2.99 instant fee if you chose instant delivery. There are no interest charges or surprise penalties. If you know that your paycheck will be delayed or you face a financial hardship on your scheduled repayment day, Grid encourages users to contact support in advance to request a payment extension, helping you avoid accidental overdrafts from your bank. There are two vital operational rules regarding grid advances that every user must keep in mind. First, you can only have one active cash advance outstanding at any given time. You cannot take out multiple stacking advances simultaneously. Second, once you fully repay an advance, Grid enforces a 3-business-day waiting period before you can request your next cash advance. This cooling-off period means that even after your repayment clears on payday, you will not be able to immediately request another advance until 3 business days have passed. Understanding this buffer period allows you to plan your weekly budget effectively without relying on back-to-back instant advances. Ultimately, getting a cash advance on Grid money can be a safe and convenient tool when you face short-term cash flow constraints between paychecks. The actionable takeaway for managing this tool effectively is to maintain steady direct deposits into your primary account, plan for the $10 monthly Grid Plus membership fee, and account for the 3-day repayment cooldown period in your financial planning. By using Grid as an occasional safety net rather than a permanent crutch, you can handle unexpected expenses smoothly, protect your bank account from costly overdraft fees, and build healthier financial habits for the long run.